don't forget to put on your little cordless mic, or you ain't gonna be able to talk, Jason. For um, so I was just talking with Woo Woo Dude. Just literally just hung up with him. Um, so we had a live stream. He's been talking about Lebanon, hasn't he, for a while now? What just happened last night with Lebanon with the attack, which of course is gonna escalate out. That's no minor little tit for tat thing, right? So he's been warning Spirit, told him about Lebanon. He goes, "Oh yeah, show me a sign." And then Lebanon, New Jersey was the epicenter of that little earthquake. That's when he started talking about Lebanon to us on the live streams and whatnot. So he also mentioned, "Hey, Spirit told me about there's going to be like 4 kind of major things in July," and that was, well, the Lebanon thing just happened, but we had Biden dropping out. That was big, right? I mean, honestly, we also had the church thing. The lights went out, and he said, "Oh yeah, I remember the church thing." He goes, "You remember quite a while ago? I told you I was like flying over in this vision. I was flying over France," and he goes, "And I saw people with like campfires in France." And I said, "This isn't like from an attack, like it was like something from within. People with campfires, in other words, no electricity." And I thought, well, that just happened. The whole country, or looked like the whole country, anyways, was out of power in or most of it, and one church with the lights on was the only thing remaining, right? Which again, symbology and stuff, right? So that's interesting. Um, and again, Hunter Biden timeline, he goes, yeah, it's it's coming, it's gonna happen. My mom texted me this morning. Here's my prediction, and she's basically saying now what we've been saying, which is Biden will not be lasting till the end of the year, and major health, thing. And she goes, he might even die or be dead, like die and won't make it that bad. She goes, I don't know, but I see like a health thing. Just it's not going to happen. And of course, Kamala, she goes, I think she'll just be quickly temporarily kind of a thing. And I go, yeah, that's it's kind of what we've been thinking. Except she's going to pick a VP. Could be Newsom, gruesome Newsom. We need the garbage pail kid thing to come back online with all these political memes, all these politicians, and like gruesome Newsom, knee pad Kamala, stuff like that. So, anyways, we were just chatting a little bit, and I thought, well, I did come out here and tell you guys about the dream that I had. This is a while back. It's still available, I'm sure, online. And I said, I had this dream last night, and I saw like all the current presidential contenders, the main ones. Like I think it was Nikki Haley, I saw Trump, and then like maybe one or other person I don't remember. I go, but then there have been like Biden was last to come in this back porch area we were all at, a little small back porch, not a house, all screened in. So last to come in is Biden, and he comes up. There's a couple of steps or whatever up into the porch. He walks in, and then like falls into the corner. So screen on this side, screen, it's all the way screen, so just a corner area. And he doesn't fall all the way down. He just stumbles a little bit and catches himself into the screen, like just a little bit down. Not even like one knee down. I mean, just a little bit down. Not bad. And I said this. And we're watching him like, okay, poor guy, get up, stand up. Because it's not like, oh, let me help you. One of those kind of things. Like, it's just easy. Just stand up. Just fix, stand upright. He couldn't get up. He could not right himself. And I'm like, feeling was like, oh, this poor guy. Ooh, he ain't going to make it. And then the information came in as the dream ended. Like, he's not going to be around come election time. And I said exactly that. I don't think he's going to be around come election time, whatever that looks like. Is he dead? Does he drop out? Whatever it looks like, he's not going to be around. So number one, he said, okay, I'll drop, I'll drop out and we'll hand old Kamala the funds and, let her take over for running. So that did happen. And again, the thing I saw was health issue. He's got a problem. He can't even get up. The guy's in bad shape. And now my mom's telling me, yeah, So, just a few little things I want to talk to you about this morning. Might as well do a video. And then, just since we're on, talking about this stuff, Entheos makes a post today. He's been posting a little bit here and there recently. They/them. They/them. Entheos, Team Entheos. Because it's not one person. He posts a bunch of things. So, someone had mentioned the power outage. Paris outage. Yeah, I said France, but Paris, the city of Paris. Light only at the sacred church. We cannot make this up. Anthos then posted something from himself, that he posted a few times, if you remember this one. Where were you during the August 2003 East Coast blackout? Share your story below and what you thought during, capital letters, 20 years flies, doesn't it? So he posted that July 23rd, 2023, right? Or excuse me, July 27th, 2023. When did the blackout happen here recently, a few days ago? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Delta, anyone? Delta? And then he writes, you come on with it, you don't fight fair. That's okay, see if I care. Knock me down, it's all in vain. I get right back on my feet again. Did you know, I mentioned this, some of you know, my mom was good friends in high school and hung out with, as good friends would, with Pat Benatar. And I've been trying, recently, man, when's Pat coming down this way? It don't look like she's coming down this way anytime soon, with her tours and stuff. So I go, dang, I'm gonna try to. I really like to try to take my mom over there and talk to whoever's in charge. Like, hey, was a really good friend of hers. Can we sneak, surprise her kind of a thing? And haven't had any luck with that. Anyways, so I mentioned in Entheos, yeah, it's a good choice of words. By the way, do you know my mom was good friends with her in high school? So that's not a message. But then he posted in that same post a bunch of Telegram stuff to remind you of some things he said. But then he goes, double Delta with fries, please. 2023, 2024. And then he posts a little screenshot of Donald Trump with the Rumble link. This is going to be the end of Joe Biden's political career, Peter Schweitzer. And that's at when? July 24th, 2023. Pretty much precisely a year later, Delta. Joe Biden, bye-bye. Kamala takes over. And then he posts his own post in that same picture from July 24th. Again, same time frame, but 2020. In yawning memory of Joe Biden's political career, and he puts this is Entheos, posts a picture of the Ukrainian flag and the Chinese flag. And that right after that. Joe quotes, Joe memes, Creepy Joe video, July 24, 2020. Again, when did this happen? And Joe Biden's political career is ending when? When did he announce, I'm not running anymore, it's over? Again, give me a break. Oh, it's just a coincidence. Sure. And then another one. Right on schedule, markers and deltas and signposts. Oh my. We have from, what is that website? I can't think of the name of it. Whatever. Huge. Devin Archer to testify. Hunter Biden put then VP Dad Joe on the phone with overseas business partners at least 24 times. When? July 24th, again, 2023. So, again, it's all ties together. Bye-bye, Joe. Prince Valium, he says. And once again, he posts the same picture he posted in the last thing I read you about in yawning memory of Joe Biden's political career with the flags, whatever. So, again, giving you some hints and signposts, if you will. And then I think the final thing was an Entheos post from, I think, Gab. Time flies 10 hours ago. And again, he's doing the Paris outage thing, the one I read you. And then his other post about where were you in 2003 when the lights went out, right? That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. That's a night that they hung an innocent man. But underneath those posts, there is a clock, a green clock, kind of like his green background with the hand, the Entheos hand. And it's pointing to a 1:10. Old school clock. 1:10. And it's not perfectly on the 10, so maybe is it 1:09, 1:10, whatever. And so anyway, I'm not exactly sure what the clock part of this is, unless I missed something. Or is it a 1 and a 2, that's trying to be portrayed? I don't know. But anyways, typical Entheos fashion and whatnot, or even Tori, like they'll post, I wonder what that meant. I don't know. Everybody speculates, and then all of a sudden something happens. He reposts that thing, and then this just happened, and you go, oh, thank you, Delta. Makes sense, but it doesn't make sense right away. So I figured I would just mention that. What is this? Dan Bongino, Trump is in real danger with the Secret Service leadership. Don't miss my show today. Again, who was responsible for Kennedy? Remember the guy who was supposed to get on the back of the car? The Secret Service agent, you see him trying to jump on as the car's moving, and someone's like, no, don't. He's like, well, like, that's my duty. I'm supposed to. No, get off. Okay, so he doesn't get on. It's in the old video footage of the Kennedy assassination. Why was that guy told not to get on the back of the car? So, Secret Service. And the new guy, acting guy, the lady stepped out, is basically meet the new boss, same as the old boss. But again, it's all being exposed. Everything is being exposed in typical, awesome Trump fashion. So on that note, I do tell you, friends, enjoy the show.